Hello everyone, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, a normal VN. Let's go ahead and continue. And we are doing Sayori's route for now. It's Monday, and time for the school festival. I've always enjoyed these, as they were essentially a day off from school, but I never got involved in anything like this. I can't believe I had to read out a poem. I'm still not even that proud of the one I chose. All of a sudden my mind jumps to Sayori, who hasn't come out. I was waiting outside her door for her to come out, but it seems she overslept again. Anxious, I walked into her house once more. Oh man, do I have to be worried again? I still don't feel very comfortable doing it. I'm not going to be late because of her. Besides, it's what a boyfriend would do, right? I walk upstairs to her room. I set my book bag down outside the door. I begin to knock on the door, yet I'm still met with no response. Jeez, come on Sayori, are you dead or something? Wake up! Guess I can't do much else. I gently open the door to see her asleep. I walk over and tap her on the shoulder. I see her turn over. Fire? What's wrong? She lets out a huge yawn. Did she forget what today was? I want to be mad at her, but instead I find myself stunned. She looks so cute. Hey, Sayori, it's time to get up, okay? We're gonna be late to the festival. What? The festival? Fire will be mad if I don't get up. She throws the covers off her, gets up, and opens her eyes to the best of her ability. Oh, Fire. You're here already. Sorry, I must have overslept. It's okay, you still have time. I'll be waiting outside, okay? Outside? Fire, oh no, you'll be cold. Go downstairs. I'll be right out, okay? I'm confused by Sayori's request, but I oblige. It's not that big of a deal to wait for her inside the house. After a few minutes, I see Sayori come down the stairs. She walks over to the kitchen to pour herself a bowl of cereal. Thanks for waking me up, Fire. You really are always looking out for me. I still lack the energy to be reprimanding. No problem, Sayori. Now, let's get going, shall we? As soon as I'm done with breakfast. You know how I get if I skip it. Fine. We arrive at the festival and get to our setup. We're about 15 minutes late, but we don't miss much. Of course, the first thing Sayori does is take a huge bite out of one of Natsuki's cupcakes, and I grab one as well. Instead of the traditional swirl, the icing is shaped sort of like a closed book, fitting of the theme. Wow, Natsuki, these are really good. Thanks. I just hope everyone else will enjoy them. It's impressive how the icing's done. Something like this must have taken a lot of time, effort, or both. Well, I've got a lot of practice with this kind of thing. It's really not that hard once you get to know it. Yuri and Monica come over, getting a taste, and they seem to enjoy it. They too express their gratitude to Natsuki. I'm glad you guys enjoyed them. Just make sure there's enough for everyone else, alright? Speaking of anyone else, is there someone who signed up to join a club yet? Nope, not so far. But the festival hasn't really picked up yet. In due time, I guess. Oh, that's right. And we haven't read the poetry yet. Speaking of which, have you got your poem with you, Far? Oh yeah, it's right in my book bag. I kept myself off. I realized by the now apparent emptiness behind me that I didn't bring my book bag with me. Ah, great. I mean, I did. Well, that isn't very good. Anyone have a poem they can lend far? He seems to have forgotten his. You know, the main event of the day and everything. Monica guilt trips me. Hey, I didn't do it on purpose. Sayori steps in my defense. Hey, don't be so mean to him. For the record, I forgot my poem too, so it really isn't just him. Sayori, that's not something you should feel proud of. But I forgot. Well, you can't do that. Now 2 of us won't be able to read anything. How will we attract newcomers now? Well, my reading wasn't going to attract anyone now anyway, so really I don't count. Sayori, did you leave it behind just so you didn't have to read? What? No, why would I do that? I wouldn't lie. You are lying right now, Sayori. I am ashamed of you, Vice President. At this point, the crowd is gathered at the door, interested. They slowly enter the classroom. A couple of the smarter ones picked up cupcakes and they're pointing and laughing at us. Natsuki steps in. Hey, leave Sayori alone. I didn't want to read these dumb poems either. In fact, none of us did. It was only you who wanted this dumb idea. Oh my god, there's absolute chaos. I'm sorry, Natsuki. I thought you were confident enough to read, but I guess not. I really haven't seen this side of Monica before. It seems rather angry, to say the least. Natsuki isn't having any of that. I'm sorry, Monica. I thought you listened to your club members when they voiced a concern, but I guess not. Some damn president you are. Sheesh! What is going on? There's so much chaos going on. Natsuki, in case you aren't listening, there is no one asking for your opinion. You had no reason to give it. Well, here, I'll ask now. Natsuki, what's your opinion? I'm glad you asked, Sayori. In my opinion, Monika's being an awful president. Ah, good to see that you're both wrong. Maybe that can change someday, but I doubt it. Guys. Quiet, Yuri. Oh. Yuri squeals softly and backs away. It's okay. It's okay, Yuri. You'll be okay. She, however, notices the crowd and is even more scared. I turn to the other club members. Well, here goes nothing. Guys! You're making a mockery of your own club! Stop your bickering! And once they all quiet down, Natsuki opens her mouth to defend herself, but she takes one look at me and closes it. At this point, the crowd mostly dissipates. It's noticeable that still none of one's signature is on our sign-up sheet. So, does everyone understand why this club's still the way it is? All 3 of the girls in question look down in disappointment. Monica does too. She's part of the problem after all. Even if she doesn't care to admit it. She seems to be thinking a moment. And she speaks up. I'm sorry I snapped at you two, Far and Sayori. I really shouldn't have. In fact, I should have listened to you the first time around. I'm sorry for yelling at you, Yuri. I'm a bit taken aback. Didn't expect that one out of Monica. But I guess there's a first time for everything. I guess that means I should also man up and take responsibility. Here goes. I suppose I had to apologize too. I did cause this, after all. Natsuki steps forward. Well, you both need to stop being so hard on yourself. It's dumb. It's not either your fault, so stop feeling so guilty about it. I'm the one. Through the rushing of her words and the shakiness of her voice, it's clear Natsuki struggles to apologize. Sayori comes up and wraps her arms around Natsuki. I forgive you, Natsuki. And you too, Monica. And Far. It's not that big a deal as long as we're all still friends, right? Natsuki looks up. Yeah. The club might not have more members, but at least we have us. Yuri stops looking at the floor and begins to speak up. I like the club better this way. I know you want more members, Sayori and Monica. But I don't really. It's great to be just us, where we all like each other just the way we are, and don't have any real drama. Besides, if there is 5 of us and we sometimes argue, imagine if there were more. Sayori thinks for a second, an action I rarely see out of her. Well, I don't want to add more members if our current original members don't like that idea. I guess I agree with you guys. Monica takes a look at everyone, processing this. She seems to connect this idea. I guess it's settled then. No more members, huh? Okay, everyone. Are we sure the club is as good as it is? Absolutely. I don't mind this. It's great with just you guys. I want to change this for anything. Alright. Then the literature club stays how it is. Well, no poems this week. It's a show of good fate for me, I guess. Ooh, thanks, Monica. Well, alright. Good, no need to worry about that. Yuri looks at me. I smile. She returns it, and we all leave the club. Me and Sayori leave together. Am I still coming over Sunday? I'd love to have you. She beams. I'm so ready for Sunday. It's the beginning of lunch period. I'm at my locker when, unbeknownst to me, Sayori shows up behind it. Found any good books in there? I recoil at her voice. Startled, I sigh. If you count math textbooks, sure. But I sure don't. Fair point. What are you doing here anyway? Isn't your locker 2 always down? I don't need anything from it. Thought I might come down here and talk until the bell rings. I roll my eyes. Skipping class? Sayori, I'm ashamed. I say sarcastically. Lunch period isn't taken seriously by the teachers anyway. As long as you get back on campus before the next class, they couldn't care less. I'm not skipping. Lunch doesn't count. You're not actually thinking of going out, are you? She thinks about the idea for a moment. Maybe? Normal lunch is boring anyway. Well, go with someone else. I'm not going to get in trouble with you. Aw, come on. It might be fun. Please? She uses those eyes. The ones every girl uses when she wants something. Sure, why not, Sayori? No. Yes. Fine. If you get in trouble, it's all your fault. Yay! You're the best, Far. Yeah. So, what do we do now? Just leave? I don't know. I've never actually done this before. I think that's it, though. I pondered this for a moment. So, where do you want to go? Oh. Let's go explore in the woods behind the school. The woods? You're just full of bad ideas today, aren't you? Hey, what else could we do? I begrudgingly agree. We make our way to the woods within a minute. Before I know it, Sayori's almost out of view. I catch up with her. Wait! Are you not scared that there might be something here? A bear or a rabid animal or something? Sayori chuckles at my concern. Come on, Far, don't be so scared. You're never like this when we're kids. Hey, if being a wuss stops us from being killed, I'm glad I've changed. Oh, you're no fun now. It's alright, nothing will happen. With that, she walks off. Begrudgingly, I follow her. I'm glad I did, as next I see her, she's falling on her back into a creek. Ow! Sayori, are you alright? No, help! I might drown! I contain the urge to laugh. She's barely halfway submerged. I pick her up. Sayori. You... I sigh. Never mind. Thanks, Far. She says, shivering. Here, take this. I say take... Ah. That's supposed to be taking. Taking out my light jacket and handing it to her. It's not much, but it should help. As she takes it and puts it on, I remember every cheesy romance scene in every movie, where the boyfriend takes off his jacket and gives it to his girlfriend on a cold winter night. Being in that position, it isn't as romantic as they portray it to be. Or at least, that's what I think. Something changes about her expression when she puts on my jacket. You really are the best, Far. You're welcome. Now let's head back. If we hurry, we can make it to fourth period and not get in trouble. I say, checking my watch. And then next is math. Damn, sorry you fell in a creek and you should be a little bit drenched. At least it's a class with share. It's one we shared for 5 months, but for some reason, her statement of the obvious makes her look content about something. Why do you point that out? That way you can't tell anyone about what happened without me knowing. Don't tell anyone, by the way. I never planned to, but she makes me promise anyway. I do so, and with that we head back. Even still, we're about 5 minutes late. We're inside the building when Natsuki sees us and laughs at Sayori. What happened to you? She asks as her laughter subsides. Sayori struggles for a second to make up an excuse. It's his fault, she says, pointing to me. Fire made me wet. At this point, Natsuki can hardly contain herself and laughs harder than a kid at the circus. Sayori, do you understand what that means? I whisper to her. She whispers back. What do you mean by that? I explain to her why her double entendre got such a reaction last night. Okay, let me restart that sentence. I explained to her why her double entendre got such a reaction out of Natsuki. Her face turns a pink, only rivaled by Natsuki's hair. That's not what I meant. Yeah, sure it isn't. I'd tell you to get a room if there was one without a teacher in it. Bye, lovey-doveys. Sayori buries her face in her hands, clearly embarrassed. I don't blame her. Even I get a bit red after hearing Natsuki's statement. We both head to our classes. Other than being late to 4th hour, I speed through the next few periods. When I get to 7th, over the intercom I hear, Fire, Sayori, please make your way to the main office at the end of the hour. Great. So 7th period ends. I go to the office to see Sayori sitting there, waiting for the principal to show up. So your teacher told on you too, huh? She nods. Great.
At least you won't be alone in detention.
I'm amused she can still solace in such a fact. She really does take joy in the little things. I sit in the chair next to her and the waiting game ends when the principal shows up. Long story short, we ate both at detention as predicted. That's going to be fun. As a bonus, we get to miss the literature club. Thanks a lot, Sayori.
Oh boy, are we gonna be alone in detention together?
Oh, never mind. It's Sunday like any other. Sayori, as usual, walks right into my house.
Hey, Fire.
She walks up to me and pokes me on the nose.
Boop.
What? What was that?
I booped you, silly.
What does that mean?
Well, this.
She smiles and pokes my nose once more. I give up trying to understand her and direct us both to the couch. Well, what do you want to do today?
Oh. You can play cards.
She pulls a deck of cards from her back pocket. Where did you get those?
They're just sitting around in my room. I thought if you had nothing to do today, might as well be this. What should we play?
Go fish? It's the only card game I know. Content with this choice, Sayori smiles and she sits down on the floor. I sit across from her. She deals the cards and we begin playing.
Got any red cards?
Sorry, you have to ask for a card of a specific type, like 1s or 3s.
Oh, okay. Got any 1s or 3s?
My hand makes a sudden and unexpected contact with my face. Sayori, ask for one card type at a time. And it has to be a card that you have.
Sorry, I just never played this before.
Instantly, I feel bad for Sayori. It should have been clicked to me that she's never played this. Right now, all I've been doing is getting angry with her for something that's not her fault. Sorry for being so rude. Should have realized you hadn't played it.
Oh, it's alright. We can do something else. Here, let's watch TV.
I don't disagree, instead getting up to reach for the remote. Sayori moves up to the couch, and when I return, I sit there myself. So, what do you want to watch?
I don't know, Fire. It's up to you. Your TV, your pick, right?
Wait, DVD is showing? Wanna watch that? I switch to the channel, then get to turn out the lights and close the blinds. A little bit into the movie, Sayori begins to object.
A horror movie? Fire, that would scare me a lot.
She begins to recoil. It's here that I realize that I should probably comfort her somehow. Sayori, if you're that scared, then come here. Don't worry, I'll protect you. TV. I would stretch my arms to the side of myself, realizing how dumb my idea. Okay. I would stretch my arms to the side of myself, realizing how dumb my idea and what I just said sounded. To my shock, Sayori embraces them and hugs me like I'm the last man on earth. Hey, careful.
Fire?
What's up?
Thank you. I really am scared, and I'm kinda glad that you do this with me.
Sorry, you get scared over every little thing. But you're welcome. I enjoy cuddling like this.
I really like you too. And not every little thing, Mimi.
Me and Sayori take one last look at each other and go back to it. After a while, the movie ends and we'll get up. Sayori's ready to leave.
That's really scary. But I wasn't that bad with you. I'm glad I come over every Sunday.
So am I, Sayori. You're the best, you know that?
You too.
She pokes me once more in the nose and smiles to herself. Hey. Knock it off.
You're so cute when I boop your nose.
You're weird, Sayori.
Well, thanks for playing cards and watching TV with me, Far. I'll see you tomorrow, alright?
Sure thing. Later, Sayori. There, things are back to normal. We say our goodbyes and Sayori leaves. I notice that even now I still can't tell her I love her. I still lack the confidence even after all this time. That sucks. At least she doesn't seem to mind. It's Sunday, and once again Sayori walks into my house and out to my room.
Hey, what's up, Far?
Hi Sayori, just watching some anime. Ready to have some fun?
About that. I want to come over to say I want to cancel. I know it's a bit late, but I really don't feel up to it today. Sorry.
Her expression seems to match her words. However, it doesn't seem like Sayori I'm used to. While I stare confused, Sayori walks back out. I begin to get up and I follow her. She's about to open the door, but I tap her on the shoulder and stop her. Sayori, what's going on?
Oh, no need to worry about it. It's just me being silly. It's nothing important.
Sorry, something's wrong. So as long as it's true, it's important. It makes me feel much worse to let you go than it does to find out what's wrong. So if something's wrong, you tell me.
Dang it, Fire, you keep doing this to me. The truth is that I really don't like taking time away from you and the others in the literature club.
Come on, Sayori, that's not it. What is it really? I know this doesn't start 5 days ago. I don't really know that, but I'm trying my best to stay confident in this. If I want to help Sayori, I need to do it as gracefully as possible. Sayori looks at me one more time, as to beg, please don't make me do this, but at last she begins to speak.
I keep having those thoughts, Far. The kind I keep telling myself I really shouldn't be having, but I have them no matter what I do. The thoughts that I hate myself or that I'm not allowed to be happy or that the universe hates me. I never tell anyone because I don't want to make them sad, but I guess that already happened, right?
I realize why it always seemed so out of character for Sayori to be like this. It's because she has a different character around me. I almost feel betrayed. It's like there's a whole other side to my sweet childhood friend that I didn't notice. Sayori, why did you not say anything sooner? Why did you try and hide your emotions like this?
See, I just made you angry. I always mess this up. I shouldn't have said anything.
Sayori. She looks at the floor, seemingly ashamed of herself. I'm not mad at you. And I won't be. Just tell me it's wrong. She doesn't seem to want to give an answer. I repeat myself. Sayori, seriously. If something's up, I want to know about it.
I don't want to make everyone else sad. And not worth it. If I can make other people happy, at least I won't feel so guilty.
Sayori, I can't be happy if you're not. You're not protecting me by keeping your sadness a secret. I want to help you. I still have no idea if I'm helping or not. I still feel I'm walking a minefield. One wrong move and Sayori might never speak to me again, in more ways than just one. I grab her head and turn it so she's looking directly in my eyes. Sayori. Kinda just stand there for a bit, looking into each other's eyes. When I snap into reality, I try it the only way I know how. What do you dislike about yourself, Sayori? I decided to tackle it one problem at a time, hoping it will help.
Well, where to begin? I'm an idiot, Far. You said so, and you aren't the first or last to say it. No one likes to be around an idiot.
Sorry, I've been your friend for as long as I remember, and I can't tell you that's not the case. Besides, I don't mind you being a bit on the slow side. It's really cute.
Really?
Why would I lie about that?
I guess. But I realize you've never truly complimented me till now. It's just kinda weird to hear.
Sayori, there's so much to compliment you for. You're fun to be around, you're really nice,
Far. It's not me you have these feelings for. It's a different version of me. I don't know if it's even me that you love.
Sayori, of course it is. You're still you in the end, even if what I've seen isn't the full picture. Besides, this is the same version of you, just with a hidden aspect.
I really don't know how to talk about this. I don't want to either. I'm going home, Far.
I don't know how to respond to that. On the one hand, maybe some alone time is what she needs, but that might just make things worse for her. On the other, I can't tell her to stay, and I know she'll not like it. Yet chances are she'll do it anyway, so I can get to the bottom of things. Oh boy, hard choices to be made. No, Sayori. You're not making me sad. And you're not leaving until I know you're sound. I can't force you to stay, but I'm asking you that you don't. Sayori looks at me and realizes I'm serious. Defeated, she walks away from the door and sits on the bed. I sit in the chair next to her. Sayori, when did this begin?
I don't know. I guess it's been here since I remember. I always remember I never wanted to be negative because all the other kids would complain about things. And I hated that. I hate being so negative around others.
We all need to vent sometimes, Sayori. You need to get that idea out of your head. If there's something you need to complain about, I want you to come to me from now on, alright? Sayori looks at me, expressionless. I'm getting afraid that she's not listening to me. She stays quiet for a while, but eventually her face changes a little and she breaks the silence.
Okay, I guess I'll do that. Thank you, Far.
Sayori, I know it seems weird. And I know you don't want to talk about it. But you want to see your friends happy, right? She looks down, then raises her head to look in my eyes, and nods slowly. Nothing could make me happier than you doing this then. You're my girlfriend, Sayori. So seeing you unhappy doesn't make me happy at all. What's wrong with me? Even now I couldn't say the word. Even when Sayori needed it most. Even when I wanted nothing more but to say it. What kind of boyfriend am I?
Sorry. I guess I didn't really think of it like that. It seems like no matter what I do, I just end up making the people I care about unhappy in a way.
No, Sayori. It's not like that, I swear. I'm not unhappy right now. I didn't mean it that way. I just... Ah! As I stumble over my words, she giggles. For the first time this afternoon, a genuine smile comes over her face.
It's really silly to see you flustered like that, Fire. It's okay. I think I know what you mean.
You do? Then I'm glad, Sayori. I just want to help you. She silences me and motions me upstairs. I follow her. She takes a seat on my bed, and I sit on my desk chair. She opens her mouth and begins to speak.
Fire. You ever feel like every action you take is wrong? Like, just now. If I had refused to come up here and show myself the door, I would have worded with you whether or not I was okay. And yet, now that I'm up here talking to you about it, I'm getting you word directly. I've been nothing but a negative on my friends all the time. Making things uncomfortable between you and Yuri. Stealing that cookie from Natsuki. Even if it was really good. Forgetting my poem and then arguing with Monica about it. I'm not a good friend, Far. All I do is hurt others, drive them away. That's all I have ever done.
Why is Sayori saying all these things about herself? I'm almost unprepared for it. That's not really true, is it? She has me. Sayori. Not only do you have one friend in particular that'll never leave, until one of us are dead, but you also have lots who love you for exactly who you are and no one else. Sayori, you didn't apologize to Monica on that day. She did to you. Why? If all you're good for is hurting others, why would she bring herself to apologize? Why would she take that step to fix your friendship? Sayori struggles to think of a response. I get up and wrap my arms around her. Don't you ever think these things about yourself, Sayori, because they'll never be true. She reciprocates.
Thank you, Far. That's really nice coming from you.
We stand like this for some time. Eventually, I release my hold on her, and she does the same. She looks at me one last time. She cups a hand to my face, and turns around, leaving the room. I hope I did at least something right. Sayori really needs me right now. I hope to God I can be there for her. It's just like any other Sunday, me waiting patiently for Sayori to show up. We've done this quite a few times now, and it's starting to get set in as a commonplace. It's still exciting each time. It's kind of become a factor of motivation for the rest of the week, but it's a different kind of excitement now. As I ponder this, Sayori knocks on my door.
Hi, Fire.
She's in casual clothing as usual. I can't tell but know she seems cheerier than normal. She immediately takes one look at me and frowns.
Far, look at your hair, it's all messy.
Ah no, I seem to have forgotten to brush it. Sorry about that.
Don't feel bad. Sometimes I forget to brush my hair too. Here, I'll make us even.
Sayori puts both her hands in her hair, rustles them around until her hair is messy.
There, now we're even.
Sayori. I expressed the urge to burst out laughing. Sayori always been like this cute? Well, now that's settled, would you like to come inside? She nods and follows me in.
Hey, Far. I hope we're doing something fun today.
Have I shown you video games yet? She looks excited, which is not what I was expecting, but I don't mind it.
Oh, video games. Sounds good, Far. I'll wait for you down here.
I go upstairs and grab the wires, console and controller, and a couple of games. I remember as well to fix my hair. I don't know which game I should show Sayori though. If I pick it correctly, it might make her more interested in the hobby. I go downstairs. I hook the wires to the television and grab the games. Right as I do this, she joins me in the living room.
So, what game are we playing then?
I borrowed this for a moment, and this right will be crucial. All the games will be really fun. But I know that one of them is the one that Sayori wants to play the most. But which? Let's see, a co-op game. Here, let's play this. I grab Wormhole too. A little bit of co-op, never hurt anyone. I bought the disc in and handed her my second controller. I dim the lights and we both sit on the couch. Having played through most of these puzzles before, I get back into the rhythm in no time. But Sayori seems to struggle. I should have seen that coming, as she isn't the brightest. But she seems just fine listening to me dictate what to do.
Far, you must be really smart because you're so good at this.
Well, I played this before. I was just as clueless as you are when I first did this.
Are you sure? I don't know. I feel like I'm just bad at this.
Sayori looks down, disappointed with herself.
Am I holding you back, Far? I'm so sorry.
Oh, I guess I chose wrong. She puts her hands in her face and starts to cry. Sayori?
I'm so bad at this. You must think I'm awful.
Sayori, stop it! I sit down my controller and quickly hug her. She seems shocked by this at first, but eventually returns my embrace.
Far?
Sayori. Why does it matter if you're bad at this game? I already know how you aren't good at games. You don't play them normally. So of course you aren't going to be the best at it. The point is, I wanted to play this game with you. I wanted to be with you.
Are you sure, Far?
Of course, Sayori. Even if I were to play this with somebody else who was good, it wouldn't have felt as great as playing with you. You've always been the best part of my life. With that, she hugs me a bit tighter than before, burying her face in my chest. I can feel her tears running down onto my shirt. Sayori, I'll always be here for you. We hug for a bit until she finally pulls back.
Far?
Yes, Sayori. In an instant, Sayori's lips meet mine. Let's go! The kiss! Did they kiss before? I don't remember. My heartbeat starts increasing erratically. Is she kissing me? She pushes against my lips even further. Suddenly, she pulls back.
Oh my gosh, Far. I don't know what came over me. I'm so sorry. I won't ever do it again. I promise I will.
I interrupt her apology with a kiss on my own. I wrap my arms around her and don't let go. My mind starts to go blank. The feel of her body pushed up against my own. The smell of peaches that come from Sayori's perfume. The sensation of her lips interlocking with mine. This is all I can think about as we continue. She begins to wrap her arms around me. Her hug feels delicate, yet firm. I reciprocate with a hug of my own. This feels so great. After what seemed like an eternity, we both release each other to catch our breath.
Fart. My god. That's so...
amazing. We stare at each other for a bit more before finally I begin to move. I pick up my controller and Sayori scoots next to me. I switch back to single player mode and wrap an arm around Sayori. Continue like this until she gets tired.
Well, I don't want to go. It's getting late for me, Far. We got school tomorrow.
As she's walking out, she starts yawning, then turns to me. I don't want you to go either, but I guess you should.
Far, thank you. So very much. I've never felt this great in my life. I seriously don't know how you've done it.
Sayori, if you hadn't admitted to me that Sunday all those weeks ago, this wouldn't have happened. You've done that as much as I have. She smiles at me, knowing that what I said was true. And I feel the exact same way, so... thank you, as well. I'll see you tomorrow. She runs back up to me, hugs me, and walks out. Well, I guess I should get ready too. Later, Sayori. I say that last part mostly to myself, as I know Sayori's too far to hear me.
Well, wasn't that sweet?
It's yet again the first day of the week, and I've been sitting on my couch waiting for about an hour now. I was about to text Sayori asking what's taking so long, when I get a notification telling me that she's already given an answer.
Hey, sorry, I won't be able to show up. I'm a bit sick today.
I read over the text one more time. Do you want me to come to help you?
I'll be fine, I think.
I'm all over a text in my head. Should I listen to her or should I go over and help her? She does keep her door unlocked after all. We shall break into her home, willingly. I text her back. Don't be silly, I'll be over in 5 minutes. The door's unlocked, right? I wait 1 or 2 minutes. I imagine she's thinking over her response.
You really don't have to. But yes, it's unlocked. I'll see you here.
Without hesitating, I walked over to her house and opened the door. I went directly to her bedroom. I opened the door to see Sayori laying in bed, room messy as ever. I walk over to her and crouch by her side. Hey, Sayori. What's wrong?
My head, Far.
Before I let her finish, I put my hand on her head. She's burning up. Oh god, Sayori. Yeah, you are sick. Do you have a thermometer or something like that?
In the drawer, maybe.
She points to the dresser and moans slightly, probably from pain. I can tell it's straining to her just to talk. I go over to the drawer and slide it open. The stuff inside nearly jumps out at me. I suppose the mess is no less than what I should have expected from Sayori. I rummage around, hoping my hand will be lost forever in the abyss that I'm staring long into. I feel around for what seems like a thermometer, and luckily enough, that's exactly what it was. I uncap the end and stick it in Sayori's mouth. Oh. The device beeps. Oh boy, 101.4 degrees. Jesus, Sayori, you're on fire.
Is it really that bad?
Yeah, no kidding. I shuffle Sayori's blanket off her as quickly as possible, which makes her shudder. I try to think back to all the home remedies that my mom used to me. Let me get a towel to put on your forehead. Assume there is someone in the closet here? I go to open the door to the closet when Sayori screams out, to the best of ability, anyway.
No, don't go in there.
I turned back confused.
I mean, the child's over in my bathroom.
She seemed a bit enthusiastic about telling me that information. So much so that I overrode her sickness. I decided it'd be better for both of us if I don't think about the contents of this closet. I go over to the bathroom and soak the towel in cold water. I come back and cover her head with the towel.
Thank you, Far.
You're welcome. Now, should I make you something to eat?
You know I could never say no to food.
Alright, so let me see if you have anything downstairs then. I go downstairs to the living room. Now that I'm waking up to observe it, something about it seems familiar. It's probably nothing. Is that a fourth wall break? I go into her kitchen. It also looks strangely familiar. Ah, yes. Anyway, open your cabinets and see some chicken soup. Should I really give this to someone with a fever? It'll be fine. I warm up the soup on the stove. It doesn't take too long. I put it in a bowl, grab a spoon, and return upstairs.
Oh, thank you, Far.
I hand her the soup. Careful, it's a bit hot. Sayori starts fanning her tongue with her hand. I grab the soup from her and put it on her dresser. Let's just wait for this to cool off. I take Sayori's temperature again. Despite the burn on her tongue, she's down to about 99 degrees. Alright, Sayori, if you're not feeling better by tonight, text me again, okay? You're at a safe temperature, so I'm going to go home.
Thank you for coming over, Far. I just hope you don't get sick.
I go over to Sayori and kiss her on the forehead. I have no idea what came over me, just sort of happened. An expression of shock and acceptance goes over her face. I'll be alright, Sayori. Don't worry.
Alright. Goodbye.
Sayonara, Sayori. I leave her house. Okay, I think I will end it here for now. But if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and what you think so far. And if you want to download this mod, it's free to play. You can install it easily with some instructions. I'll provide the links down below. And if you want to watch more visual novels, please check my channel down below. Anyways, thank you. Take care.